We are finally here. We are filming a holiday beauty video and I am really feeling very good about it. I can't believe it's going up halfway through December at this point, but you know what? That's just the way things have been this year. There's been a lot going on, but we are here now. Welcome to a holiday makeup tutorial. I am so happy to be here. I hope you guys are just as happy as me. Let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so I'm unhappy with the way my skin is looking on camera right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my base. We're gonna do foundation and concealer first. I mentioned in a vlog recently that I've been really enjoying this product right here, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dew Drops, as more of a makeup product over a skincare product. And one of the ways that I mentioned in that video was that I like to mix it in with foundation. So I'm going to show you how I do that today. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but let's go ahead with it anyways. The foundation I've been doing this with is the Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Matte Foundation. I have a full video reviewing this product if you guys want to check it out. This foundation is over $100. It's crazy. It is a more matte foundation, which is nice for the long wear aspect of it, but not so nice for winter skin or for dewy skin loving gals. So the way that I've been modifying this to make this work a little bit better for me, especially at this time of year, is mixing the Dew Recipe drops in with this foundation, and it's been working really nicely. So what I'm gonna do is give this a little shake here. I already have my skincare on. So I've got 2 drops of the foundation, and then I'm literally just gonna do 1 drop of the watermelon dew drops into there. I'm gonna mix it together on the back of my hand. My skin has literally been perfect for weeks, and then on the day that it knows I'm going to film a video, it's like, you know what? We want to cause some problems. So I'm just going to start with a light layer of this foundation and blending it in with my beauty blender as always. Oh my god, I just got it all over my white shirt. Can you guys see that there? Oh, this is literally a brand new shirt. I popped the tags off today. So annoying. Okay, so I've got a nice light layer of that on. I'm gonna take whatever's left on the back of my hand here and just use that to build up the coverage where I need it. I like to just have a nice light layer of foundation and then spot conceal. And that way my foundation never feels too heavy or cakey, but I still get the coverage that I need as someone who struggles with their skin. And just to add a little bit more moisture and shine into this base, I'm going to take my beauty blender, and this is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I'm going to apply this directly onto my beauty blender, and then, oh, I just got that all over my mirror. And then tap it onto kind of the high points of my face, so tops of my cheekbones and across my forehead. Just to add a little bit more moisture and glow into the skin. Alright, I need to clean this mirror. Hold on. Okay, much better. I can see myself again. So I'm going to go right in with concealer. I have been using a couple of different concealers recently, but for a look like this where I'm using a more full coverage foundation, I'm going to go in with the more full coverage of the concealers that I've been using, which is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I love this concealer. I bought it for my wedding day. And I'm going to use that underneath my eyes, and then again just to build up coverage on these little red marks. I swear every time my skin cooperates for a little while, I think to myself, maybe this is it. Maybe I'm not going to have acne anymore. And it always comes back. I'm almost 33 and I'm still dealing with acne. I don't know what to tell you guys. I feel like I've literally tried everything. Birth control made it worse. I took antibiotics last year for a different skin issue that I was having, and that cleared up my acne for maybe 4 months. But here we are again. I've seen a naturopath. I've tried a bunch of different topical creams from my doctor. I am literally gonna go from acne to wrinkles and just never have nice skin ever. It's so sad. I laugh about it, but it's so sad. Whew, my skin is just feeling so dry today on top of the breakout because of this winter weather where I'm at. Just been getting drier and drier, and look at that poor color match. Normally I'm bringing my foundation down my neck, but I didn't want to because of the mock neck. So let's just ignore that. This video is going terribly so far. Oh my god, okay. It's fine. It's not going terribly. What am I saying? We're just gonna keep moving on. We're just gonna keep moving on. Okay, concealer's on. I'm gonna set it with what else? My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. I'm gonna be a bit selective with this and just use it in the areas where I've got the most concealer. And I'm gonna leave the rest of it. Since it is a matte foundation, it will kind of dry down on its own. Then right on top of that, I'm gonna take the Airbrush Flawless Brightening Powder. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of this and kind of brighten up that under eye area. I need a lighter color concealer now that my skin is more fair, so I'm just gonna kind of fake that effect with this brightening powder. I think I'll use a little bit of this throughout the center of my face as well. So when I think of holiday makeup, I think of glowing skin, lots of bronzer, and sparkle on the eyes. I feel like the traditional holiday makeup look that you kind of first think about when you think about holiday eyeshadow is something gold, like a gold eye with a red lip, which I've done holiday looks like that in the past and I love that look, but I'm feeling like I want to do something a little different today. Instagram showed me this flashback of this makeup look that I had done for a holiday look a couple of years ago and I love it. So I'm feeling like I want to go more with these vibes than like this type of holiday makeup look, which is another look that I've done in the past and is more of like, I don't know, what I kind of think of as more of a traditional holiday makeup look. So I just primed my lids with the Rare Beauty primer. I'm almost out of this, hopefully. So instead of golds, we're gonna go cool tone with the colors around the eyes today. I am a cool tone gal and I've been rocking a lot of cool tone looks lately. So I think we're gonna make this a cool tone Christmas. And so to start this off, I'm gonna go into my Rose Quartz palette here by Huda Beauty. I struggle to say that out loud every single time. I swear I think it properly in my head, but I can't say it. Huda Beauty. So this is what this guy looks like. I'm gonna take this brown color right here. This is Precious, and apply this all over my lid from the inner corner to the outer corner. I used this color on the weekend for the Friendsmas party that I went to and I love it. It's so unique. It's like a purple, a gray, and a brown all in one. Oh my god. This video is going so well! This is what happens when you don't film often, is you get out of the routine of everything and then it just doesn't go the way you want it to, you know? So I've just switched brushes to something a little bit bigger and fluffier, and I'm using that to buff out the edges and work this smoky color into the shape that I want. I think while I'm here, I'm going to pop that color on the lower lash line as well. I'm using a pretty fluffy brush for this because I want it to be pretty dramatic down there. So I've really brought that color down quite far underneath my lash line and then brought it up and connected it with the blending that we've done out here. So next up, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Rock Chick palette. This is the palette that I used for my wedding makeup, you guys. And I'm gonna take the pop shade right here on my finger. So nice to have the shorter nails. I can actually use my fingers on my eyeshadow without it going all over the freaking place. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna start by just tapping it on the inner corner right here and then decide how much of this glitter I want to add. So the Charlotte Tilbury pop shades are really, really beautiful in dim lighting and bright lighting. They're just so good at catching the light and just giving that beautiful, soft, shimmery sparkle that I feel like we associate holiday looks with. So you gotta pull out a pop shade. All right, so I've got that on the inner corner. I've brought it kind of up into the crease even a little bit. Do I wanna add a little bit more sparkle? I think we'll leave it there for now and we can always add more later if we decide to. Next, I'm gonna take my gel liner. This is the Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black. And then just go right ahead and pop on a winged liner. Bringing that all the way in to this inner corner here as well. Because I am gonna use lashes today. And we're gonna need to hide that lash band, so. Eyeliner's gonna come all the way in. Okay, there we go. I'm quite happy with those. So something that I've been doing with my clients a lot lately that I feel like really is like amping up the looks is smoking out my black gel liner with black powder eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna take a black powder shadow. This is a Charlotte Tilbury palette that I love and I haven't used in so long. I'm just realizing maybe we need to do another holiday look with this guy. I love this palette. Okay, anyways, I'm taking just the black from the palette on my little flat definer brush and going over top of that gel liner and using it to just soften and smoke out the look. I just got a message from a friend about the World Cup final this Sunday and I can't believe that it's the finals already. I feel like I did not get into it enough this year. I love the World Cup. I've grown up watching it. I was really big into soccer when I was growing up and my family was, and I even remember like me and my girlfriend watching it one summer when I was in high school and like, I don't know, I've just been so into it every time it comes around. And this year we were in Barcelona when it started and I was so excited to be in Europe while the World Cup was going on. And we did go to a game while we were there, but I didn't feel like it was like super litty or anything. And yeah, I just didn't really get into it that much this year. And now I kept thinking to myself like, it's okay, like as we get into the later stages, we'll get into it more. And now it's already the finals. I feel kind of weird supporting it this year with everything that's going on, like the fact that FIFA is so sketchy and shady and that they're doing it in Qatar. I don't really want to support it, but I don't know, it's so hard. I feel like everything I love gets canceled and ruined, so at what point do I just enjoy the things I like, you know? I don't know, it's so hard. Okay, so I've smoked out that liner a little bit with that black shadow. I'm gonna take a little bit more on the same brush and bring it down onto the lower lash line as well. But just keep it to about the outer third of the eye. I went through a period of absolutely never using black eyeshadow on myself, on my clients. But this summer and this winter and fall, I've had a few people asking for like smoky looks and I decided to like dip into my black again, and it's just, I don't know, it really adds something to the look when you use a black. Pretty into the way that this is going here. Do I want to add a dark color to my waterline or a light color? I think we're gonna go light, just because we're a little darker and smokier than I'm used to these days. So let's try to keep things a little bit brighter. I just have this old white Sephora brand liner. I'm gonna use that to just create a little pop on this lower lash line. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of mascara here. This is the Merit tubing mascara. My eyes are burning from that eyeliner. I probably need to throw that away. It is very old. Guys, I commented on my one of my wedding photographer's recent Instagram posts And she replied to my comment telling me that our film had been developed and returned back to them, and that our wedding photo previews were imminently coming. And I'm so excited and also so nervous. I feel like my expectations are too high. My excitement can only lead to me being let down. I love our wedding photographers. We're both obsessed with them, like as people and as artists. Like I can't wait. But I'm just afraid, like I'm nervous that I'm not gonna look good in them, honestly. I know that they're gonna do a good job. Like I'm not afraid of anything that the photographers have done or anything like that, but I am afraid that I am not gonna like the way that I look in the pictures. Which is just kind of sad, you know? Will feels the same way. I've spoken to a few other people who have gotten married and they said they felt the same way before they got their photos too. But I don't know, I keep going back to like, I need to trust my photographers. We hired them for a reason and we just really love their work, and like the pictures are gonna be great. I don't know. I'm very excited. I just realized I have no lash glue. Do I have no lash glue? I think I ran out in one of the most recent times that I was doing my makeup. Okay, I need lashes. The look was planned around lashes, so let me just get it out of my kit. Hold on. Okay, pulled the Duo lash glue out of my makeup kit. I like this one for clients because it sticks like crazy. Like you get this on the eye and it's not coming off. And it's in a tube, so it's more sanitary than the little brush-on one. But it takes ages to dry and is harder to apply to the lash band. So for myself, I usually use the little green Duo, the brush-on adhesive, the latex-free one, because it dries way quicker and I don't have any issues with it coming off. But just for my clients, I like to be like extra sticky with the lash glue. I'm just popping on some little Ardell Wispies, I believe these are. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what these are. They were just sitting on my desk here. So I'm getting the glue onto the lash band and then just gonna kind of let it sit and dry for a few minutes here before we go ahead and try to apply it. Actually, while I let that dry, let me go ahead and just bronze up my face a little bit. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Once I get down to like this much pan, I really like to just go ham and try to use up the product. Using up a product is so exciting. I love it. I know some people hate when they finish makeup products. I'm like, no, it feels like an accomplishment to me that I went through a whole product, and it means that I get to buy something else without feeling guilty about it. Ooh, she's bronzed. She's bronzed, baby. Let me try and fix this discoloration happening with my neck here with a little bit of this. Still trying to avoid the white shirt. Okay, let me attempt to get these lashes on. I so rarely put lashes on myself these days. I feel like it takes me way longer than it used to. Ooh, great. Okay, that just popped right on. Lash number 2. Okay, lashes are on. Ooh, my girls, I feel fabulous. So I am kind of thinking I want to use a pencil in my brows today. This is another thing that I never do these days, but they're kind of a mess. I really need to like go in and tweeze the crap out of them, but I never feel like doing that because it freaking hurts and I don't want to. But just to add a little bit more shape and definition, since they're kind of all over the place at the moment, I am gonna just add a little bit of pencil, especially down at the bottom here. Comb it up and through. Okay, great, happy with that. And then we're gonna go ahead and just do my same brow routine that I've been doing every day for this last year, which is the ABH brow freeze. Okay. The battery on the big camera died. We are having some first video back struggles today. But you know what? This is always the case when I haven't filmed a beauty video in a while. And luckily, we have another camera, so here we are. We just look a little bit different. I feel like the foundation difference isn't as obvious in this camera, which is great. So I was just in the middle of doing my brows. I'm gonna go in now with the Glossier Boy Brow. I'm so torn about what to do for my lips. I feel like with this type of smoky, cool tone look, I would normally go for like a peachy nude type lip, but I wanted to feel like holiday. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go red, but I don't know if it's gonna be too much. There's a lot happening on my eyes right now. Maybe if I did like a pinky red. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. It's not too much. Okay, the reason I'm talking about lip color is because I want to decide what blush I'm gonna use. And for the cohesiveness of a look, it is nice to match the undertone of your blush to your lipstick. So I think we are gonna go with this like lighter, almost pinky red. So I wanna use more of a pinky blush. So this is Cheeky from Merit. Thank you, I forgot about that. Yay. Will just brought me a coffee. This is adding some festiveness into the video. I love the holiday cups this year. So colorful. I fell in love with color in Barcelona. Everything there was so colorful, and I've always been such a neutrals / like white and black lover, and when I was there I just really was inspired by all the color. This color is beautiful. Holy, I have not used this enough. I love it. Okay, let's throw on some highlighter. All of my highlighters are so warm toned. I think I'm actually gonna go into this palette right here. This is my travel palette, the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look In a palette. I love this for travel. It has like everything. But I'm gonna take the highlight shade from in here just because it's more neutral. I feel like most of my other highlights are so golden, which normally I do love a golden glow, but for today, and I'll take a little bit of that on the inner corner of my eye as well. So now let's do this lip. So I'm gonna line my lips. This is Kiss and Tell from Charlotte Tilbury. Red, but it's a lighter tone, so it does have kind of that pink feel to it as well. And then this is a super random product that Sigma sent me in like a little PR box when I signed up for their pro program. So they call it a lip base. It's like a lip pencil, basically a matte lip pencil. It's in the color Mirth. And yeah, I've liked it. Like I just had to give it a sharpen because I've used it a few times. The texture is nice. It's kind of waxy. Wow, yeah, see, that is a stunning color. I'm feeling like I just need to clean up the edges a little bit, so I'm gonna take a little concealer here on a concealer brush and just tidy that up. And I'm tempted to put a gloss just like right in the center, but it's so pretty the way it is, isn't it? This highlighter is too stripy, so I'm gonna take my bronzer brush and just use that to try and blend it in a bit. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this lip color. I want to wear it all season. I'm definitely pulling that out again this year. So this is basically the final look, you guys. I'm gonna give myself a little spray with some setting spray here. This is, of course, the Urban Decay All Nighter, and one of my favorite steps in makeup to just really blend everything into the skin and just help keep things on all day. And that is the finished look. Let me see if I can show you guys the shimmer on the eyes. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It usually cannot. And that's it, you guys. This is holiday makeup look number 1, a smoky, cool tone glam look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have really liked being back here filming this style and video with you guys. Oh, the little outlet is showing in this camera in the background. No! We were a bit messy for our first video back, but we'll get it together here, guys. Don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next Vlogmas video tomorrow. Bye, guys.